Assalamu alaikum. How are you? I hope you are fine. Then our today new topic is Surah Al-Baqarah, and it was in a first sipara, and we can learn it also. Now we can learn again. You can read with me. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. In أولئك there was a mud sign. You can see it. There was a mud sign which was Mad Mutassil Wajib, and we can longer them 5 harkat. Ala Hudam Mir Rabbihim, there was Hudam Mir Rabbihim, there was Gunna, and 2 harkat. Okay? Wa Ulaika, in there, mud sign which was Mad Mutassil Wajib, and we can longer them 5 harkat. Humul Muflihun, we can read it simply. إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. In there was again gunna, and we can longer them 2 harkat. الذين كفروا, and kafaru there was in a waw madda. We can define it our previous video. In kafaru there was a waw madda, and sawaun alayhim there was again mad which was mad mutassil wajib, and we can longer them 5 harkat. Alayhim a'adartahum, there was a'adartahum, there was noon sakin, and after noon sakin there was za. In there we apply ikfa rule. a'adartahum am lam tudirhum la yu'minun. In tudirhum there was again ikfa because noon sakin are come, and after noon sakin there was again zal. In ikfa letter there was zal. La yu'minun, we can read it simply. Okay? ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. In Khatam Allahu there was lafz Allah, and before lafz Allah there was zabar. If there was zir, then we can say it lightly, but if there was zabar, then we can say it heavily, like this. Khatam Allahu ala qulubihim wa ala sam'ihim. We say simply because we can read these words in qaida also. وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. In وعلى there was mud sign, and which was a mad munfasil jais, and we can longer than 4 harkat. أبصارهم غشاوة, if we can stop there, we can stop there, our breathing can be stopped there, then we can say غشاوة, because there this type of ta we can change in ha. Okay? وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. In وَمِنَ النَّاسِ there was gunna, and we can longer them 2 harkat, like this. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ, in there we can apply idgham rule, and in idgham rule ya are come, that why we can use their idgham rule. Amanna, next word amanna, there was again gunna, and we can longer them 2 harkat. Billahi, there was lafz Allah, but before lafz Allah there was zir. First we have zabar, then now we have zir, then we can say lightly billahi, not billahi. Okay, we say billahi. Wa bil yawmil akhir wa ma hum bimu'minin. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. In يخادعون الله, in the center of يخادعون الله there was an waw madda. Okay, and in the waw madda our format, when waw sakin outcome, and before waw sakin there was a pesh. Okay, يخادعون Allah. There was loves Allah. Before loves Allah, there was zabr. Then we can say heavily. Okay. Walladina amanu. Walladina we say amanu simply, but in amanu there was again waw madda. We can longer them to harkat. Amanu like this. وما يخضعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. In illa there was again mad which was mad munfasil jais. Yes, you can say correctly. This was mad munfasil jais. Okay, and we can longer them for haircut. Good. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكسبون. In fi there was ya madar format. How ya madar format, can you tell me? Because there was ya second and before ya second there was zair. Which? Zair. قلوبهم مرض. In قلوبهم مرض, between them there was an gunna which was red color. In red color they are marked. قلوبهم مرض. There was we can gunna and we can tell me it's also you. Maradun there was we can stop, but we cannot stop because there were lam and lam was not ending point. Fasadahumullahu marada. We can say simply, but there was lafz Allah and before lafz Allah there was pesh. We can say it heavily. Marada, maradan, because we can stop there. We can say marada. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. There was again lam, then we cannot stop there, and after lam there was little mean because there was applying iklab qaida. Okay, kanu there was again waw madda, and yaksibun there was again waw madda. Okay. وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. In وإذا there was alif madda. How alif madda are formed I can tell you it also, but I can revise it. If the alif is empty and before empty alif there was sabr, then there was alif madda are formed. Okay, and kila there was ya madar format. Lahum la tufsidu there was waw madar format. Fil audi there was we cannot end because there was lam. In lam we cannot ending. Okay. Qalu there was again mad, and with mad there was waw madda. Then we can longer them. Mad can longer them 4 harkat, and waw madda longer them 2 harkat. 4 and 2 6. We can longer them 6 harkat. Qalu like this. Qalu innama there was again gunna, and after gunna there was alif madda. We can longer them little bite. Innama nahnu muslihun we can say simply. Okay. ألا أنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. In ala there was mad sign which was manib munfasil jais. We can longer them 4 harkat. Ala innahum there was gunna, and we can say this type innahum like this. Humul mufsiduna their center of mufsiduna there was waw madar formed. Walakin la yash'urun. In the noon sakin arkam, and after noon sakin there was lam arkam, and we can apply idgham. Okay, I can tell you it's also idgham letters ya meen noon waw lam ra. If they are come then we can skip. Then we skip noon sakin and join with next letter. Okay. وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون. In وإذا قيل لهم we can say simply aminu there was waw madar format. How waw madar format? Because there was waw second and before waw second there was pesh. Kama, there was one mad which was mad munfasil jais, and with mad munfasil jais there was alif madda, and we can longer them 6 harkat. Amanan nasu, there was gunna, and we can longer them 2 harkat. Qalu, there was again mad which was mad munfasil jais, and with mad munfasil jais there was waw madda, and we can longer them 6 harkat. In anu'minu, we can say simply kama, there was again mad which was mad munfasil jais, and before with mad munfasil jais there was alif madda, and we can longer them 6 harkat. Minas amanas sufaha'u, there was again mad which was mad mutasil wajib, and we can longer them 7 harkat. Next word is ala. In ala there was mad munfasil jais, and we can longer them 4 harkat. Innahum, there was gunna, and we can longer them 2 harkat. Hum sufaha'u, there was alif madda, and there was mad mutasil wajib, and we can longer them 7 harkat. Walakin la ya'lamun, in walakil there was idgham qaida are formed, and we can apply idgham qaida, and it can skip the noon second and join with next word. La ya'lamun, we can say it simply. Simple. Okay? وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ قَالُوا إِنَّ مَعَكُمْ إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُسْتَهْزِئُونَ. In وَإِذَا there was alif madda, and kulladina, we can simply say amanu, there was waw madda. Qalu, there was mad munfasil jais, and with mad munfasil jais there was waw madda, we can longer them 6 harkat. Amanna, there was gunna, we can longer them 2 harkat. Wa ida khalau, there was waw madda, before waw madda there was zabar come, that's why we can longer them 2 harkat. Ila shayatinihim, we can say simple, but we cannot stop there because there was come lam. In next word which is qalu, there was mad munfasil jais, and with mad munfasil jais there was waw madda, and we can longer them 6 harkat. Inna, there was gunna, and we can say like this inna, and after gunna there was alif madda. Ma'akum, we cannot stop there because there was come lam. Yes. Innama, there was again gunna, and after gunna there was alif madda. Nahnu mustahzi'un, we can say it simple. Okay? Allahu yastahzi'u bihim wa yamudduhum fi tughyanihim ya'mahun. In Allahu there was lafz Allah, and before lafz Allah there was zabat, and we can say it heavily. Yastahzi'u, we say simple. Bihim wa yamudduhum, in bihim there was mim sakin, and after mim sakin there was waw, then we can apply izhar shafwi. Wa yamudduhum fi tughyanihim ya'mahun, we can say it simple. أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين. In أولئك there was mad sign, and we can longer them 5 harkat. This mad name was mad mutasil wajib. أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى, we can stop there. If we stop there, we have not problem. If we do not stop there, that we have not problem. Okay? In fama, there was alif madda, and if alif is empty, and before empty alif there was zabar, then this is alif madda are formed. فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا محتدين. In وما كانوا, وما there was alif empty, and before alif empty there was zabar, that why there was alif madda formed, and kanu there was waw madda formed. Muhtadin, we can see it simple. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون. In مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد النار, we can say it simple. فلما, there was first kunna, we can longer them to harkat. Then there was alif madda, we can longer them to harkat. And there was wada munfasil jais, we can longer them 4 harkat. And total we can longer them 8 harkat. فلما أضاعت, there was mother munfasil jais, mother mutasil wajib, we can longer them 5 harkat. أضاءت ما حوله, there was alif empty, and before alif empty there was zabar, then alif madda are formed ma, like this. حوله ذهب الله بنورهم, there was lafz Allah, before lafz Allah there was zabar, then we can say it heavily. ذهب الله بنورهم, there was waw madda, and before waw madda there was pesh arkam. وَتَرَكَهُمْ فِي ظُلُمَاتٍ لَا يُبْصِرُونَ, we say it simple. Okay.